For more than a century, Tyrannosaurus rex has captured the human imagination like no other dinosaur. It has appeared in books, museums, films, and documentaries, becoming a symbol of prehistoric power and one of the most recognizable creatures ever to walk the earth. Yet despite its fame, the story of Tyrannosaurus rex begins not with a roaring predator, but with a handful of fossilized bones buried beneath ancient rock layers in the American West. Long before scientists understood what they had found, these remains waited silently underground for millions of years. The fossils of Tyrannosaurus rex date back to the final chapter of the age of dinosaurs, roughly 66 to 68 million years ago. During that time, vast river systems, forests, and floodplains covered parts of what is now western North America. When the first dinosaur fossils were discovered during the 19th century, paleontology was still a young science. Researchers were only beginning to understand that enormous reptiles had once dominated the planet long before the appearance of humans. This period of discovery eventually led to a fierce scientific rivalry known as the Bone Wars. Competing paleontologists raced across the American frontier, searching for new fossils and rushing to name previously unknown species before their rivals could do the same. The Bone Wars dramatically expanded scientific knowledge of dinosaurs, but Tyrannosaurus rex remained undiscovered. The giant predator would not reveal itself until the early years of the 20th century, when new expeditions ventured into fossil-rich regions of the western United States. One of the most important figures in this story was Barnum Brown, a fossil hunter employed by the American Museum of Natural History. Known for his determination and adventurous spirit, Brown spent years searching remote landscapes for evidence of prehistoric life. In 1902, while working in eastern Montana, Brown uncovered fossil remains unlike anything previously known. The bones belonged to an enormous carnivorous dinosaur, one far larger and more powerful than any predator scientists had identified at the time. Additional discoveries soon followed, providing enough material for researchers to begin reconstructing the animal. Each new fossil added another piece to the puzzle, gradually revealing the anatomy of one of the most extraordinary predators in Earth's history. The dinosaur was formally described in 1905 by the paleontologist Henry Fairfield Osborn. He gave it the name Tyrannosaurus rex, a combination of Greek and Latin words that translates roughly as Tyrant Lizard King. The name was not chosen lightly. Even from the limited fossils available at the time, scientists recognized that this animal possessed immense jaws, powerful limbs, and a body size that dwarfed many other predators known from the fossil record. As museum exhibits began displaying reconstructed skeletons, public fascination grew rapidly. Visitors were astonished by the animal's massive skull, towering height, and fearsome teeth, features that made it seem almost mythical despite being entirely real. Throughout the 20th century, new discoveries continued to transform scientific understanding of Tyrannosaurus rex. Better preserved specimens provided insights into its posture, movement, growth, and overall appearance, correcting many early misconceptions. Some of the most famous discoveries included remarkably complete skeletons that allowed researchers to study the animal in unprecedented detail. These fossils helped establish Tyrannosaurus rex as one of the best-known large dinosaurs ever discovered. One particularly important specimen was nicknamed Sue, discovered in 1990. With a large percentage of its skeleton preserved, Sue provided scientists with an extraordinary opportunity to investigate the biology of the species. Today, paleontologists have identified dozens of Tyrannosaurus rex specimens, ranging from young individuals to fully grown adults. Together, these fossils create a far clearer picture of the animal than early researchers could ever have imagined. Even so, fossils rarely tell a complete story. Bones can reveal anatomy, growth patterns, injuries, and even aspects of behavior, but many details of the animal's life remain uncertain and continue to inspire scientific debate. What makes Tyrannosaurus rex especially fascinating is that new discoveries still emerge. More than 100 years after its scientific description, researchers continue to publish studies that challenge old assumptions and refine our understanding of this famous predator. The image of Tyrannosaurus rex has therefore changed dramatically over time. The creature depicted in modern scientific reconstructions differs in many ways from the dinosaur imagined by researchers and artists a century ago. So what did the real Tyrannosaurus rex actually look like? How large was it? How powerful was it? And why have scientific reconstructions changed so much over the years? In the next episode, we will examine the anatomy of the Tyrant King and explore what modern paleontology reveals about the true appearance of the most famous dinosaur that ever lived.